How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. All right, so this is for advanced teaching. It's going to be the first of our lessons. Let's start with any limitations I need to know about ahead of time.
Oh crap, I didn't do it there.
Not really, no.
Okay.
I think I
Well, if you got no limitations, then what are you working on right now? What do I need to be looking for today? We're just going to be doing full swing. We'll start with short irons today.
I want to minimize my misses or make my misses closer together.
Okay.
So I'm not missing the green as much or still leave myself in play.
Okay. So if you're missing the green, are you coming up long, short, right, left, or is it a kind of a mix of everything?
my lower body
Usually short right.
Okay.
Short right.
Probably a problem right there.
Okay.
Just depends. Sometimes it's long left.
Okay.
Just depends on face.
All right. Got it. Okay. So why don't you just hit a few, get warm, and I'll take a look at it for now.
Oh, that's good.
And then having you stop but swing all the way through was having you also work on your timing so you didn't have those long left. That was going to allow you to not get ahead of yourself, and everything was going to be in a nice synchronized kind of sequence.
Yeah.
And so I think, you did a really good job stopping here, getting the feel of it, and really working on that transition. That you did a really good job there. So what do you feel are your takeaways from all of this? What do you feel like?
I need to work on the 3/4, getting up 3/4, stopping, feeling that, and then feeling connected, coming back down.
Okay.
I feel like that'll get rid of the left.
Yeah.
And then feeling where that 3/4 is going to get rid of that short right as well. It'll kind of tighten up the misses like I was trying to do.
Right.
And find the more greens.
Okay. Yeah, so all right, that's good. That's good. I'm glad that you were able to grasp that while we were working on it. And so when you're on the range next time, whether you're by yourself or you have someone there and you want to feel like you're getting to that position, even if you just want to work on just the backswing part, you don't have to work on the swing right away until you get that feel and can trust it, and then work on the follow through. I think that you did a really good job grabbing that, getting the idea and understanding the concept and why we were using that to work on everything. So keep working on that, and next time we'll try and take a look at that with long irons, longer clubs, and until then, good luck practicing, man. How are you?
Yeah.
Good. All right, so last time we worked on irons. We worked specifically with your 8-iron, really working on making sure that you didn't pull the ball, trying to get around it too quick or push it out right like we had talked about. So today we're going to work with your driver and your 3-wood, little longer clubs. So what do you think that we should work on, or what we should focus on in this lesson?
I have a tendency to hit up on the ball, so I'd like to kind of get it more flat going through.
Okay.
I feel like that'll kind of eliminate one side of the course, but I'd like to try and maybe get a little bit more shallow coming through the ball.
Okay, sure. All right, well, let's see you hit a few. The best one, I think, with your 3-wood on the strike was definitely after we did a couple of those, getting your chest out to the shaft that I was holding out. The first one was a top, but that's just a tough adjustment to feel like you're really getting through like that, and maybe too dramatic sometimes. Another thing that you could potentially look at with your 3-wood, like you were saying, you feel like maybe the kick point's a little too low, causing it to go up, but also maybe a heavier shaft. That's an X-Flex shaft, but I think it's potentially too light. I know from personal experience, I was hitting the ball real high one time, heavier shafts. I put 40 grams heavier shafts in my irons. And so, they fly a lot lower now. So, something you want to look into, but we do have fittings that we can do that, I'd be happy to help with. But what do you feel like the takeaways were for today?
Just to kind of get the weight a little bit more transferred instead of staying back on it. Helps the ball start a little bit lower.
Okay.
But the fitting would probably definitely benefit me.
Yeah. So
something useful.
Yeah, we'll definitely look into that. If you don't have any other questions, then I look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks, man. Aaron, how are you, man?
Well, how are you?
Good. All right, so our last lesson we did chipping and pitching. And so now we're going to move on to the shortest part of the game, and we're going to work with our putter today. You being an advanced player, I know you know how to read greens, check your speed, work on things like that. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go over a couple drills that I think will be really good for controlling the face of the putter. It'll really help with consistency no matter what kind of green you're on, Bermuda, bent grass, no matter what it is. We're going to work on that today. So what do you feel like you do the most when you're putting that gets you off?
I have a tendency to line up open, so I pull a lot of putts.
Okay.
Other than that, it's not too bad. Speed sometimes, so it's hard to get the ball there.
Okay. All right, sure. All right, so we'll work on speed and trying to get you more square your address to the ball. Okay, perfect.